Hey y'all, I'm back with another video. Tonight we're gonna have some original baked beans and some breakfast chops. While my grease is getting hot, I'm gonna go ahead and rinse and season my meat. So lucky for me, they gave me 2 trays. We're gonna set this one here while we go ahead and rinse the meat, and that's where we'll put it back. Alright, so my meat is clean now. Let me get my seasoning. So here are my seasonings I'm gonna be using. We're gonna start with pepper, season oil, Cajun seasoning, onion powder, Montreal steak seasoning, garlic powder, and crushed red pepper. I'm gonna make sure my meat is fully coated on both sides off camera. Alright, so both sides of my meat is fully coated. I'm gonna stick it in my flour, but first we're gonna check our grease and make sure that it's hot. To check my grease, I have a skewer, and we're just gonna make sure that it starts bubbling, and that's when we'll know our grease is hot enough. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and flour these so that I can stick them in the grease. Alright, so we're gonna stick our first one in. I was able to fit 3 of my breakfast chops in here. I have 1 more. Now let's do our baked beans. So my baked beans are in my pot now. But this is not all we're gonna do to them. We're gonna doctor them up. So we're gonna add syrup, barbecue sauce, and some brown sugar. We're gonna give it a stir and we're gonna let it simmer. So back to our breakfast chops. They'll be done in just a few minutes. Alright, so taking out my breakfast chops now. And we have 1 more to cook. Fry this one up. Shake it off. And then the grease will go. Stir around our baked beans. They smell delicious. These are my other chops. And our last. Okay, so here's our baked beans. Now let's plate it up. And here's our finished product.